Do you struggle to find the right words to show appreciation to your loved ones? Are you interested in learning how to implement words of affirmation into your daily life? Or maybe you're curious how to avoid the common pitfall mistakes that most people make in their verbal communication with their loved ones. If any of these sound familiar, then today's video is just for you. I'm going to teach you all about the love language of words of affirmation and give you examples of exactly what you can say and how to express it in order to connect more deeply with your loved ones. I will end with some big mistakes that most people make so that you can avoid them in your relationships. Hi, I'm Jennifer Jumis, a voiceover artist as well as a licensed clinical psychologist for almost 25 years. You may have heard of the 5 love languages, first discussed by Dr. Gary Chapman in his book, The 5 Love Languages. I'll put a link down in the description to his book and his official resources. Today we're going to be talking about words of affirmation. This just means telling your loved ones, like your spouse, your child, or a friend, exactly what it is about them that you love and appreciate. But this is harder for some people than others. I talk for a living, and I still have to pause and consider what it is I want to say often. So if this doesn't come naturally to you, don't give up. If you give up because it doesn't come naturally to you, you're really missing out on an important way of expressing your affection to your loved ones. And if it is their primary love language, they are craving to hear from you the words that tell them that they matter to you. But don't despair. This doesn't have to be a huge task. In fact, more daily or frequent comments to your loved ones about what you like about them can go a whole lot further than an infrequent, once-a-year comment on their birthday or anniversary. Often, daily comments are much more impactful than infrequent ones. Okay, so how do you do it if this doesn't come naturally to you? You might start by brainstorming some of the things you know you like about your loved ones. You'll want to include both broad characteristics about them as a whole, such as they're kind or they work hard, they're responsible with money, they manage their time well so that you never have to worry about running late, or they're first to apologize after a fight in order to make peace. But you can also include some of the more minor things, like they made a personal best on their recent workout, they got a new haircut or new outfit, you appreciate that they made a meal for you, they encouraged you when you were discouraged. Maybe they went to a movie that really you were more interested in than they were. Once you get started making a list like this, you may be surprised how expansive it can become. Now let's talk about the how of expressing it. No matter how you express it, make sure that it's sincere and that it doesn't make the other person feel like they had to beg for you to comment. But remember, just because it's verbal doesn't mean it has to be said face to face. There are many other ways to express it, like a quick text, or an email, or a love note, a poem, a note in their lunch bag, a card when it isn't a national holiday or special occasion, or an engraving like some of those wooden signs with quotes on them that people use to decorate their home. The list goes on and on. There are innumerable ways that we can tell the people in our lives that we love and appreciate them. It doesn't have to be a huge grand gesture or a long, eloquent speech. Just saying why we love someone means the world to them if their primary love language is words of affirmation. So don't keep it in your head. Say it. No one is a mind reader, and saying it out loud or in a note saves our loved ones from trying to have to guess what we're thinking and feeling. And don't underestimate the importance of a genuine, "I'm sorry." You may think that your feelings and intentions are clear, but actually genuinely saying the words, "I am sorry," can go a long way in healing a hurt in a relationship. Every love language style can be used wrongly and ends up inflicting more hurt than good. For words of affirmation, remember, if your partner is focused on the words that you say, then words spoken in anger or the heat of the moment can do a lot of harm. Criticism, insults, or things said in the heat of the moment may not even reflect how you truly feel, and it may be quickly forgotten by you, but it will be remembered for a long time if words of affirmation are important to your loved ones. On the other hand, a genuine and heartfelt apology can also go a long way in healing that hurt. Your partner will benefit greatly from hearing you say, "I'm sorry," especially if you can articulate what it is that you're sorry for, that you recognize how it hurt them, and that you're going to work hard not to do it again. So I hope you found this video helpful in understanding the love language of words of affirmation. Make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can see my other videos where I talk about the other love languages as well. And if you're looking for a voiceover artist to bring your next project to life, please email me a portion of your script and I'd be happy to send you a sample of your script with my voice. Until then, be well.